Well, here we go with another loss. This one is one that pretty much everyone saw coming, but we all had hope that at least Indiana would be able to pull something out and try to at least at home have some type of fight at home. But for some reason this year, the Indiana Fever at home suck worse than they do on the road. So let's get into this. Minnesota absolutely dominated down low. In the first half, okay, there's no reason why Indiana couldn't have blown them out in the first half. Oh, I have a reason why. Because they couldn't rebound for shit. When Minnesota, the Lynx, were shooting free throws, Boston, Howard could not box out to save their life. When they're on the blocks and the free throw goes up, it bounces off the rim, and somehow the Lynx end up with it every time. That's how you end up when you shoot the way Indiana shot the ball in the first half with all those threes. That's how you end up losing the game, because you cannot box out. They get second chance points over and over and over. I'm telling you, they lost. The Fever lost this game because they got dominated down low. How do I know they got dominated down low? I watched the game, and I'm gonna tell you right now. This Jessica Shepard, the center, 22 points. She ended up with a triple-double. Completely dominated Howard and Boston down low. I'm talking about just ate them alive down low. Then next thing you know, this McBride, 29 points. 29 points. She was 10 for 19 from the field, 5 for 5 of a free throw, and just 4 for 8 from the three-pointer. But they were just... Look, she shot the ball a couple of times, and I don't even think the net moved. She was lights out. But let's talk about it. In the first half, we had a lot of hope. Thought things were going to go good. Lexi Hull was showing out in the first half. I mean, absolutely balling. She ended up with 23 points. She had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. She was actually playing hard as hell. Kelsey Mitchell, she was 9 for 20. She played 35 minutes. She had 27 points, but most of those points were in the second half, man. Once again, Kelsey Mitchell cannot get warmed up until the second half. And she didn't have enough of that She just didn't have enough to overcome the lead that was. They couldn't make a stop, because you know why they couldn't make a stop? Because Boston and Howard could not stop the shit down low. That's why. Anyway, Boston ended up with 15 points in the end. Most of those were scored in the fourth quarter. And let me tell you something. For the life of me, I cannot understand why Aaliyah Boston is playing point guard. The whole first half, she is at the top of the key, dishing out plays. She's dishing it out to the point guard. In the second half, in the fourth quarter, the whole fourth quarter, Boston was taking the ball up court, dishing it out. She was doing she was driving to the basket and everything. Where are these point guards that where was Odyssey? And I mean, why didn't they dribble the ball up court? Somebody tell me, help me understand why you have a forward center in the fourth quarter when you're down. Somebody's got to help me understand why she's running point. Please, I'm open. I'm open to suggestions of why this is happening. Undamn believable. I thought Petty played a good game. She came in, she scored like what 3 threes in the first half, ended up with 10 points. But at the same time, in crunch time, she had some terrible ass turnovers. Terrible turnovers. Bad passing. I mean, you could tell she wasn't ready for. I mean, she shot some shots and made shots, but she wasn't ready, man. She wasn't ready. You got Odyssey out there. What did Odyssey have? Odyssey Sims had 4 points, man. This is your point guard. This is your point guard right here. How many assists did your point guard have? 5. 1 steal. 4 points. It's pretty bad when your forward/center is running point better than you are. It's pretty bad. It's pretty damn bad. In the end, why did the Fever lose this game? Rebounding. Could not get rebounds. Could not stop the scoring down low. What's this right here? Who's this? Got 17 points. Hinderman had 17 points for Minnesota. Somebody help me understand off the bench. Somebody, please. If you think this team ain't cooked, we ain't watching the same game. This team is cooked, man. For them to lose this game, they lost 95-90. They were up by 5, if I'm not mistaken, in the first half. No, 3. They were up by 3 in the first half. It was 25-28. Well, they were down. Looks like they were down by 3. I thought they were up by 3, but it looks like they were down by 3. And they end up and then Minnesota in the third quarter alone scored 32 points. How many did Indiana score? 17. And that was it. That was a wrap. That was a wrap. It was over. The game, I knew it. When I'm watching the game, I knew it. The game was over in the third quarter, and I knew it. I knew the game was over when they couldn't stop anything down low at all. I knew it was over then. And they got to play this team again in 2 days at their house. We're looking at another loss, guys. The Fever are going to lose again. This team is going to lose to this team again. And at this point, it's very, 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 very bleak. I don't know. They're not going to make the playoff, man. If they make the playoff, it'll shock the shit out of me. But for right now, I don't see them making the playoff. It's terrible. It's terrible. Terrible. Look, also, you got to put this in perspective, too. I understand there's hurt people, and that bullshit about not letting nobody know that Bibby was hurt until about 3 hours before the game was straight bullshit and dirty by the Indiana Fever. But you're telling me you were off all this time practicing for this team, and this is the performance you put out. This is your coaching, Stephanie White. This is your coaching. Shame on you. Shame on you. This is pitiful, and you damn well know it. Anyway, guys, I don't know if you like this video or not, but anyway, I'm kind of pissed off about this game. Till next time, see ya.